Friday the 7th of November reflections. So we started off today by just doing a quick shake and stretch. So just some movements to wake up the body, like shaking our wrists, shaking our feet, wiggling our knees, like that sort of stuff. Then we did a quick vocal practice, chewing on the toffee, lip trills, sirens, that sort of stuff. Then we just ran full company pieces. So we ran the monologue at the beginning, into Macbeth's opening, into the 8 Kings in Macbeth, then the end of Macbeth into Romeo and Juliet, the first fight, then the party scene, then moving not dead Juliet, then end of Romeo and Juliet into Hamlet, then Hamlet into the closing monologue and bowels situation, back into normal positions. So just getting used to like how we move in and out of things, because we're always on stage unless it's your part of the production. So like for Romeo and Juliet, I wouldn't sit in the audience then reappear when it's my bit. I'd be backstage, that sort of thing. But if during Macbeth, I would be sat in front of the audience waiting to perform, like that sort of thing. So we then had to figure out replacements for Amy, because sadly she's not coming back to college. So we've asked the lovely Scarlett and the lovely Felix to play both of her roles, which were Lady Capulet and Mercutio. So Matt worked with like Romeo and all the male characters, Mercutio, Tybalt, like Benvolio, to work on those. Matt worked on those scenes with Felix, making sure he knows all the blocking, changing some of the blocking, because obviously we got someone new. So, like, in the fight scene when Mercutio, like, isn't dead but is dying, usually the original blocking was scooping Amy up and carrying her off stage, but obviously Felix is a lot taller, so instead it's like he puts his arm around Alfie and Alfie just like helps him walk off stage, like that sort of thing. While they were doing those scenes with Matt, we worked with Scarlett on the Lady Capulet scenes. They're quite simple, they all happen on the same part of the stage. But after we'd done that, Matt then watched them and changed a bit of the blocking. So for one of the scenes now, I stand up when they enter. I then leave the block, like I'm angry at my mum, and then I go back up to the block when after I say, "Is there no pity sitting in the clouds?" and then I go back up to the block. After lunch, we then did another full stagger. So in this full stagger, I didn't use my script. I tried my best to do it without my script. And to be fair, I'd say I did really well without my script. It's just like near the end of Romeo and Juliet is when I do, like halfway through the balcony scene is when I start struggling with some of my lines. Like I feel like my group haven't run those bits as much, so I feel less confident like doing it. Like as much as I read it at home, doing it without people is difficult. I feel like it doesn't go in your head as much. But I would say the run went really well. It did go very slowly, but I think because people are asking line, like that's why it went slow. After that, oh my god, where did my voice go? After that, Matt then told us our notes and stuff we just needed to work on, and that was the end of Friday.